You just need to strive to be the best version of you that you can be, and that is more than enough. I'm tired of this narrative that it's the goats that matter. You need to be the greatest of all time. Why? Why do you need to be the greatest of all time? Does being incredibly successful in one particular industry or career define the greatness of any one individual? No. Yes, those people are great and they accomplish so much by being obsessive over this one thing. But we're multifaceted individuals as human beings. As humans, we can do a multitude of things and still be the best version of ourselves. And that's the main thing that I want to, shout to the masses and say, why do you have to be the greatest musician or sports player in this one sport or fighter or actor? No. Just be the best version of you. You could be the best mom, the best dad. You could be the best person who writes notes. It could be a calligraphy. It could be the one thing that you're the best person who collects stamps and who also writes their own music and then also does sports on the side on the weekends. You're the best friend to somebody who really needed a friend. You can just be that. When did it become a bad thing to be the best sibling? When did it become a bad thing to be a really, really great person to lean on when people are going through hard times? That is something that I think is lost on society today because everything is measured by the success of your finances or, based on these quantitative metrics when there are qualitative things that matter. How many people have you touched in your life that you didn't even realize in terms of you helped that one person on that exam when you were in high school, and because of that exam, they actually graduated and their whole life trajectory changed and shifted because, that one Wednesday morning you were like, just take my notes. I got you. I know that happened to me. There have been a million times where I literally was struggling and I was just like, hey, you mind just sharing your notes? Like I've missed so many classes because as we've established, I did not do the best in school. But still, these people had a huge impact on my life. They were the best note taker in that class that allowed me to pass. And that doesn't in any way diminish the greatness of their life. So, hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've made it up in my head that all I see is people saying, no, you got to be you got to have $1 billion. You got to create the next company to change the world. It's like, what happened to being the best corner store owner? You have the best convenience store, the best, we used to call it corner stores back when I was a kid, where it was like, we would go there and you could get candies, this, that, and the other. And I remember the gentleman that owned it, he was the nicest guy. Yes, he's not Walmart and it's the most massive chain that ever existed. It's not Amazon and he didn't become Bezos with bajillions of dollars. But he was a great man and he made a huge impact on my life when I was a kid. And then I still remember him to this day. So you can have your own journey of being the best version of whatever you want to be, but find it. Explore that world. Don't be demoralized by society telling us, nah, if you're not going to go and be the best person in music and you're not going to be the next Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley, it's like, don't even try. Don't even try. It's like, no, you can just be the best version of yourself that wanted to sing songs. You can be the best version of yourself that wanted to go and play football. You don't got to go and play for the NFL. You can just do it for yourself. Just be the best version of yourself. And there's an accomplishment in that. If you want to be a fighter, you don't have to be the next Habib. You don't got to be the greatest and be somebody who changed the UFC. It's like, no, you could be somebody who became an amazing boxer, or you wrestled for fun or did jiu-jitsu after work. And then you taught that to your kid and your kid was like, hey, thanks, Dad, for teaching me how to fight and take care of myself and have self-defense. You protected your daughters and gave them a life skill that they'll have for the rest of their lives. There's beauty in that. There's so much beauty in that. And don't ever let anyone else tell you otherwise. And if you want to be the greatest at anything, of course, be that, because you're still achieving the best version of yourself that you can be. But the other way around, you should never, ever feel any less because of the greatest of any category, because the only category that matters is yours. Alrighty, okay, that's it from me, y'all. Take care, everybody. Salam.